Okay, so it is day 2 of the reading rush, and I got some reading done at work today. I was stuck out at the desk with very little to do, so once I finished up what I had to do out there, I took a break and read some of Eat, Pray, Love. So, yeah, I got some of that done, and then when I came home for lunch, well, I say lunch, but it's more of like a long break, long lunch break, I read some more of it, and now I am on page 70, I think. Wait, how far did I get? 70. Why did I think it was 70? I'm on page 92. Okay, so yeah, I've gotten pretty far in Eat, Pray, Love. I think I'm gonna stop it for now, and I'm going to read some of Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. I keep just calling it Simon. And I am sitting here right beside my living room window in my nice comfy chair because it is about to rain outside. It's been thundering, and a lot of dark clouds out there, and I'm hoping that I'll get to listen to it rain while I read. That would be really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and see how far I can get into my other book. Okay, so quick little update. I am on page 62 of this book. So yeah, they just went to a Halloween party, and Simon was dressed as a Dementor from Harry Potter, which is pretty funny to me. Nobody knew what he was. How can you not figure out what that is? Anyway, so yeah, he's still talking to Blue and everything, and not really a lot to say about it. I'm liking it so far, so that's good. Unfortunately, it still has not started raining. It's just thundering, and that's all. There are dark clouds, and it's thundering, and what am I supposed to do with that? But I think I'm going to stop for a little while because I need to go to the library and return some stuff. I've got a book that needs to go back, and I've got some movies that I need to take back. I only watched one of them. I got 3, and I watched 1. But it was What We Do in the Shadows, which is really fun. So I've got those that I need to take back, and then I will come back and I'll have to work from home for the rest of my work day. So starting at 3:15 until 7, I get to work from home. So of course, while I'm working from home, I'm not going to be reading. And then as soon as I get off of work, I'll have to go jump on my other computer because I use my laptop for work stuff. I'll have to go jump on my other computer and join a hangout with some friends. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, and that's probably going to go for several hours. So I probably won't get to read again until right before bed, and I'll most likely read more of The Art of Racing in the Rain because I read some more of that last night before I went to bed. I actually read a lot of it before I went to bed. I'm pretty far into it, so that may be the first one I finish because it's a large print book, and I'm able to get through it a lot faster. But yeah, I guess I better go run to the library really quickly, and maybe it will not rain on me. I don't know. Okay, so technically it is day 3 already of the reading rush, but I realized that I'm trying to vlog these every day, like not everything that happens, but you know, vlog some reading stuff, and talk about the books that I'm reading and everything each day. And I never really finished yesterday. So I think when I last left off, I was about to go to the library so that I could drop off some stuff there. And I did that. And then I came back and I read some more of The Art of Racing in the Rain until it was time to go back to work. So I got up to chapter 19 on that one, which was good. Not as good as could have been, I'm sure, but I kind of ran out of time. So I did that though, and like I said, I had already read some of Eat, Pray, Love that day, and I sat here, right where I am right now, and read some of Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and yeah. So Simon's friend Nick I don't know how I feel about him because he's like the guy who goes to a party and brings his guitar and just serenades people or whatever. I don't know. I don't I don't like people like that, and I don't know if you're just not supposed to like him or what. But yeah, not a big fan of that. But other than that, it's cool so far. All right, so Eat, Pray, Love. I think I already talked about that yesterday, so we'll skip that. The Art of Racing in the Rain. I don't want to talk too much about it, and like I don't want to spoil things for it. But he's talking a lot about the family that he lives with. Of course, the guy who got him when he was a puppy, he is a race car driver, so there's a lot of like racing stuff in here, which I don't get into racing, so I don't really get it. But it's not so much that it bothers me, I guess. And yeah, so I don't mind. I don't mind it. But then, of course, when the guy is out racing and everything, he has to stay with his wife and their daughter. So it talks a lot about them and how the dog isn't, like, as close to them and stuff. And their kind of relationships. It's strange. And the dog really likes to watch TV. So he's constantly watching TV and talking about, like, lessons that he's learning. And one of the things he watched was like a National Geographic special or something about the Himalayas, and there's like, I think it was the Himalayas, and how dogs live several lives until they get to the point where they have enough knowledge and everything that they can evolve. So basically they have like a last dog life, and then when they're reborn as a man. And so Enzo, the dog, believes that his next life he's going to be a man. So yeah, he keeps talking about how when he dies, this is going to be his last life as a dog. He's going to come back as a man. So he's got to figure out like all the stuff about humans and stuff before he becomes one. So it's kind of cute. So I'm about a third of the way through that one, and I'm not as far into Simon as I hoped I would be by now. But it's the whole reading outside of my house that is kind of holding me back on that one, because if not for that, I would be reading this one all the time. But I'm not. Anyway, so I did have a little passage marked in Eat, Pray, Love that I was going to read to you. If I can, but it's all in Italian, because right now she is in Italy and learning Italian and everything, and this is her eat portion of Eat, Pray, Love. So all the eating stuff is in Italy, and she talks a lot about food and stuff, and she talks about places that she visits in Italy. So this one I feel like once I get past this, I'm probably going to go a little bit faster reading, because I'm kind of savoring this part, kind of like you would savor food. Interesting. Anyway, so I thought that I would read this little bit right here. Basically, she has gone to a soccer game and with one of her Italian friends, and this is like the first soccer game she's ever been to, basically. And there's this little old Italian man sitting behind her, and he just keeps talking, and he's like screaming and yelling and just talking and everything to the players, who of course can't hear him. But she like has this whole thing on here, so I'm gonna see if I can read it. It may take me a second, but I'm gonna see if I can read it. And I know that probably only one person who watches this, if Dan even watches my videos anymore, will probably laugh at this, because some of the stuff that he says is not meant for children's ears, I suppose. So, yeah, Mom, don't translate this. So, he says, Dai, Albertini, dai, va bene, ragazzo mio, perfetto, bravo, bravo. Dai, via, nella porta. Eccola, mio bravo ragazzo, caro mio. Eccola. Ah, vaffanculo, figlio di mignotta, tronzo, caffone, traditore. Madonna, ah, Dio mio, perché? Questo è stupido, è una vergogna, la vergogna, che casino, che bordello. Non hai un cuore, Albertini, fai finta. Guarda, non è successo niente. Dai, molto migliore, Albertini, molto migliore. Sì. Eccola, bello, bravo, anima mia. Ah, ottimo. Eccola adesso. Nella porta, Vaffanculo! You'll have to excuse my terrible Italian, but yeah, basically he's yelling and saying, you know, in the goal, put it in the goal, and then he gets very mad. So apparently Albertini, the soccer player, is the one that he's talking to, and he's like, oh yes, he's like, yes, you've almost got it, and then he's like, oh my god, what's wrong with you, you idiot, stupid, shameful, what a mess. He's like, you don't have a heart, you're a faker. That made me laugh. So yeah, there are like bits of Italian in here and everything, and I wish I could remember most of my Italian because I minored in it, and then it completely just left my whole mind. Yeah, so I guess it's the, you know, use it or lose it. I guess that applies. I did not use it, so now I have lost it. But reading the part in Italy, since it does have little bits and pieces of Italian in it, I'm kind of like trying to translate it and stuff in my head, which is really, really cool. So I did understand some of it, which was nice. And there's not a lot of that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. That's the stuff that I got done yesterday. I ended up, day one, I said that I read 100 pages in all, and yesterday in day two, I did 162. I was hoping I could get up to 200, but I didn't, but that's all right. I'm still okay with the amount that I read. I had to go to work, of course, and then as soon as work was over, like immediately after it was over, I had to join a Zoom call with some friends to hang out, and I stayed there for several hours. And when I was done, I needed to edit because I keep forgetting, you know, yeah, sure, I'm vlogging and stuff, but I have to have time to edit also, and if I'm editing, I'm not reading. If I would stop talking so much in these videos, maybe I wouldn't have such a problem with editing them. Maybe I could just edit them really quickly, but no, I've got to gab. So, yeah, but there we go. That is it. 162 pages in day two, and now technically it is already day three, but, that's going to be for a different video, so I'll see you then. Bye!